What's up, Taurus? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today we are back with your first half of January 2023 tarot forecast. Okay, so the first reading of the new year. Alright, so we're about to go ahead and tap in for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node to see what it is that you guys can expect for your first 2 weeks of the new year. Two worlds. I feel like the first half of your life, Taurus, you have experienced a certain way of being and you're getting ready to enter into the next, okay? So this was like if you were really attached to worldly possessions, material gain, riches, wealth. If that was like your main focus or your main objective for the first half of your life, you may be getting ready to enter into a phase of your life where things may be a little bit more tighter because God wants you to focus on another aspect of your life, like the spiritual aspect of your life, or just something that's more deeper than just surface level shit. Okay, so yeah, you are entering a cycle in life where things are different for you. Now let's say things was the other way around and you were more focused on your spiritual growth and healing than you were what it is that you had materialistically or possession wise. Okay, let's say you have been focused on your healing, your growth. You've been focused on those around you. You don't put value on things more than you do people. Okay, if that was the phase of life that you were in leading up into this point, then you getting ready to enter a cycle where things are going to be very materialistically abundant for you, and it's because your focus was not that for all of this time. Okay, so it's like there is two worlds. Whatever world you were a part of leading up until now, you about to switch spectrums. Okay, so I feel like this is more good news for those of you that have been focused on your spiritual growth and your spiritual abundance and paying off karmic debts and helping others and healing yourself and using your experiences to help everybody else. I feel like it's more good news for that group of people. Like if you've been materialistic before this, like hold on to your hats. Hold on to your draws. Okay, yeah, clearing the path because it's about to be obstacles here. I feel like before you could have been like, for those of you that I'm talking about, where you had a lot of materialistic gain and you getting ready to enter a more frugal, more financially humble cycle in your life. It's like God was always clearing a way for you. Like your luck just seemed impeccable. Like every single time obstacles came up against you, God came rushing in to make sure that that obstacle was cleared. Okay, now this is not, I mean, it don't have to be punishment for all of you, but it could be. Some people could have gotten more attached to their ego. Yeah, because it's balance. It's some type of karmic justice here. So you could just be paying off karmic debt now. Maybe you've been sliding for the first half of your life and now it's actually time. Yeah, it's time for spirit. They want you to put less focus on your material gain and more focus on the spiritual world around you, seeing the unseen, hearing the unheard, and knowing the unknown. Developing your relationship with your spirit guides. You get what I'm saying? So that's why they trying to take your focus off of that. Yeah, getting some type of self-awareness, mastering yourself in some kind of way. Caught in the ruins is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. They basically like, we've been getting you out of shit and we've been keeping your karma at bay for a really long time. So even though you've been having impeccable luck, that doesn't mean that you've been the most perfect human being, which none of us are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like you guys are being called into an initiation because you guys are a divine physician. Like in some kind of way, you guys may have healing hands. Your presence may be healing, and it's time for you to step into this. So like I was saying before I cut myself off, Don't look at this as God punishing you. Look at this as God stepping you into your purpose. And they realize like what your main focus have been. And by this being on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, they having to strip those things away from you that you find most important in order for you to be left with nothing but the unseen, the unknown, and the unheard. Okay? It's like by this happening for you, you're gonna be eliminating people that was only in your life because of your financial status. Yeah, Archangel Gabriel, because y'all views of the ego. So some of y'all are being humbled. I mean, keep in mind, Taurus, this can definitely be somebody around you as well. But I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like Taurus. Okay, and keep in mind as well, because not all Tauruses is in this phase of life. Like I said, if you went through a long cycle where you already have been humbled time and time again with your finances, where you had to have humble new beginnings, where you had to start from the bottom, get it out the mud, whatever it is that you was doing, but you was still waking up every single rising day, being grateful, showing gratitude for what you had, making the best of your environment. You guys, financial blessings, boom, 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 and it's because you've been caught in the ruins. It's because you feel trapped or like a prisoner, or you was paying off karmic debt from past lives. And all while you was still doing that, you was still coming up in this very humble angelic energy. Okay, but like I said, for those of you that have been facing like financial riches and financial this and that, and it got you in your ego, or it blew your head up in some kind of way, where you started only seeing yourself and nobody else around you. You guys are the ones that are being humble. Okay, it's written already, and this is like the catalyst to you coming into your true self as the divine healer. It's teaching you to worry about more than just yourself. It's like by you being put in a position where you might even witness people around you being in the same position that you were about to be in. And you could have overlooked them. You could have walked past homeless people on the street and had more than enough, loose change in your pocket or whatever to give them, where they could have bought themselves a burger or, a bath kit, or got a room for the night, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, it's like you being shown how it is to be on the other side of the spectrum, because you're going to have to deal with people of all walks of life. You're not just going to deal with the rich, famous, wealthy elite. It's like sometimes, and it's kind of crazy because Archangel Gabriel came in reverse, letting me know you could have crossed paths with angels and failed certain tests when it came down to acknowledging them with respect, because they might not have been wrapped in a pretty nice, a pretty big red bow, or in a shiny new car, or stepping in a 4-piece suit, or in an evening gown, or some after 5 attire. Like whoever this is, they could have been a homeless person on the street, a janitor. They could have been somebody that was really presented kind of disshuffled and tattered, and maybe not of your taste. And you could have walked right past this person, spat on this person, looked down on this person, whatever the case is, and that you didn't know that this was a divine messenger. And they was here to report back to God that it's time for you to be humbled. That you've been getting a pass for a long time, and now that it was time for exams, it's showing that, you allowed the world of financial comfort to kind of put you in a position that God feel like, I don't want you to be ruined or corrupt over your wealth. You know what I'm saying? So, now it's time for you to see the other side of the spectrum. So for some of you, yeah, you overlooked the earth angel and you didn't know it. Okay, but you could be the earth angel that I'm talking about. You was in disguise. Maybe you ain't have it like that. And, this person could have did you just like that. Now you going to be more wealthy, and this person is going to be humbled in their energy. Yeah. This is a valuable lesson for this person. Yeah, some of y'all are like watchmen, or God sees all anyway. But it's like this person might have failed multiple tests. Yeah, now they in like some type of purgatory. Okay, so if I'm not talking to you, Taurus, then just know it could be somebody that overlooked you. They overlooked your angelic intentions and the beautiful energy that you brought into their life because you didn't have the amount of zeros behind the number in your bank account that they liked. Yeah. Yeah, some of y'all had a duty. Y'all came into this person's life to specifically see, like, if all the blessings, all the protection, everything that's been bestowed in this person's life, if they had maintained a heart of gold, or if that's all they care about is gold. You know, it's like with all the gold and riches and money and coins and, you know, watches and cars and condos and trips that we've granted you, like, have you learned that, or have you maintained the mindset that the human beings around you, the compassion in your heart is way more important than the gifts and blessings that you have? Because God can give it and God can take it away. And I just saw 1111 on the timer. So, yeah, it's like some of you guys could have been the divine physician that had somebody going through karma. Because this person, like, whoever I'm talking about, again, I understand some of y'all gonna be Tauruses and this might be tough to hear. But in 2023, I'm giving y'all messages that's actually gonna help y'all to understand certain things that's taking place in your life. For some of y'all could have just thought it was karma, and this is a part of it. The wheel is not going to be in your favor, at least for the first, you know, I mean, sometimes cycles be years, but at the very least 6 months to a year. But this ultimately is going to help somebody come into their ultimate self, become who they supposed to be, and drop the ego that's been blocking them taking the call to action here. Okay, somebody could be going through like a Saturn return where it's like their emotional intelligence or maturity has just been at an all-time low. So once again, somebody could be choosing love, friendship, alliances strictly based off of what you have. And if you don't got it, they don't want to sit with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be around you. So you or somebody around you, Taurus, the devil. So I'm getting Capricorn energy here. Somebody just addicted to materialism. And now it's like their obsessions is becoming the very thing that's restricted in their life. Yeah. And this is something that stemmed from childhood. So I could be talking about somebody that already experienced hardship and then they came into riches, and now those riches are having to be taken away from them. Because they didn't remember where they came from. They didn't remember how it was to struggle, you know. Or if they did remember how it was to struggle, they still chose to look down on it rather than come from a relatable, understanding place. This is somebody that wanted to like erase their past. They wanted to forget that they grew up in the projects or the slums or whatever somebody want to call it. Or, you know, at the very least, you know, a normal family neighborhood where they was around people that did struggle, that had to borrow from their neighbors from time to time, that had to be late on a bill or two. You know what I'm saying? Who, you know, got to let their gas touch E before they fill up again. Or who don't have a driver, who got to drive themselves. It just depends on the level and the status of people that I'm talking to. It's not like whoever here is getting the opposite end of the spectrum is never going to be successful, wealthy, comfortable again. But there's a lesson that needs to be learned here by somebody, not to obsess over things that can be here today and gone tomorrow. To value people more, because people will be there for you in your time of need. And when you have it, to not just overlook people, because you never know when you crossing paths with an angel in disguise. And this person did that. Like, whoever I'm talking to, I'm sorry, but you might have done that. Okay? Whether you the cross watcher or the Taurus, it doesn't matter. But, you know, someone here did that. They definitely crossed paths with an angel in disguise and looked down on them because of what they did not have. Okay? Y'all? Yeah, but somebody gonna come into their awakening. That's the thing. Somebody is definitely going to step out of this phase or this cycle more in touch with their higher self. Hierophant in reverse, I'm getting Taurus energy here. Somebody had a God complex. Somebody feel like the more rich you are, the closer to God you are. But really, it's probably the more humble you are. Yeah, somebody got to have an ego death with this strength in reverse. Somebody's ego has to be tamed. Somebody needs to understand here that it's always someone higher. You know, and you can always be on the opposite end of the spectrum. You may be on the side of the game where you have to beg and somebody just look down on you because you're going through a hard time in life. And this person wouldn't know your past. They wouldn't know that you used to be rich. They wouldn't know that you used to have it all. They wouldn't know that you used to be able to just dine at 5-star, you know, at 5-star restaurants and 6 diamond hotels just because on a Wednesday, just because, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is definitely, you know, yes, you are of a royal bloodline, whoever I'm talking to, but it's like either your ancestors or God himself definitely was determining here that somebody needs to look at things from a more humble perspective. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget why I bless you. I bless you because you do have a special purpose and because somebody here definitely had to suffer in life before. But never forget that, you know? So maybe this is a reminder. Why is the Page of Swords here? This is here, like, this is somebody needing to see things from a different lens. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, somebody here going to be thinking about the Earth Angel, this Archangel Gabriel in disguise energy that somebody here is crossing paths with that they just bypassed or mocked or made fun of or teased when they was in a time of need rather than to share the abundance that God so graciously gave them. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna be looking at that. Okay, whoever here have to switch positions, whoever here have to step down from their wealthy position, they gonna be looking and thinking about the person that they bypassed, and they gonna see them doing well because that person is on the other end of the spectrum where they had to have a lot of challenges for half of their life, and now because they put people first, they kept the light heart, they stayed gracious, they stayed in the energy of gratitude. Despite y'all, that person is coming out of poverty while somebody is coming in. That's crazy, y'all. Oh my goodness. And it's so crazy because it seemed like the person that didn't help in this situation, that looked down on the Earth Angel because they was in poverty, they have to see that person elevate. They have to see that person become wealthy right before their eyes. And they may exactly be put in a position where they have to ask this person for help. Just the way the Earth Angel had to ask the wealthy, soon-to-be impoverished person for help. Y'all, things are about to change. Somebody here is switching positions. Somebody, like some of y'all, those of you that was on the poverty spectrum, or at least that's how you saw yourself, as like financially challenged, you might be getting ready to get a new car. You know, maybe by January 9th. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of y'all could have been saving for 9 months. Now it's like God just about to bless you. Some of y'all getting ready to get a drop top. Okay. Or just a showstopper, like whatever it is. It's like people wouldn't even imagine you going from like bus cards and Uber rides to like driving what you about to be driving. And somebody else here may have to sell their vehicle. Okay, y'all. Yeah, but this journey for the rich person that's getting ready to go into energy of rags, yeah, they was going down the wrong path. They was starting to, like, this is almost like a wholesome, brand new celebrity coming into so much money and then getting snatched up by the Illuminati. Somebody was going down the wrong path with all of the blessings that they was being, you know, being gifted by God. Instead of them riding with God's people, they was riding with the devil. They was starting to attract the attention of toxic individuals that was getting them caught up. They was going down the wrong path. That's why Spirit is like, hold up. Because you siding with the devil when I'm the one that's blessing you. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, you going down the wrong path. And this person could have been on a 2-year wave, 2 to 10-year wave of like really getting this money. Okay. Somebody can be 35. If they younger than 35, they gonna be going through this karma until they 35. 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's something about them being a child. Like, yeah, this was something that they wish. They wish that this is somebody that's like wishing on a star. Like they inner child. You see how this person is fantasizing? Like, I wish that when I grow up, I could take care of my mama. I could buy a house. I could be rich. I can go to the store and buy the things that I want. We always gonna have McDonald's money or whatever the case is. Like, you know how I go in a household where the parent is limited. This person could have been raised in a single parent household. Okay, the devil. Yup. It was a privileged lady. So I could be talking to a Taurus that's a masculine that's being lured away by like some feminine. This could be a Capricorn female that's privileged, but this is the wrong crowd. Somebody privileged is taking hold of somebody here that had humble new beginnings, but is going down the wrong path. And that's why Spirit is taking the blessings away from them for a time being, to let them see things from a humble perspective. Like, in case you forgot, when you was a little kid, praying, wishing, hoping on a star, I heard you. I gave you a good life as an adult, and now you being lured away by the devil. And you don't hear none of the messages that my angels are here to bring to you. You hear the devil loud and clear, but you don't hear my angels. You don't hear the messages I'm trying to send to you. The moon in reverse, despair in reverse. Y'all, somebody here offered them like more money or something to that extent. So it's like, I don't know what this person, the person that's like already had a long cycle of wealth. I don't know what this person was thinking, but it's like there is still an energy of consciousness lack there, because it's like this person is always looking for ways to make sure that they don't go back into poverty. So it's another thing. It's an obsession, but it's also a fear. And it's like God is making this person face their fear. Like, you so afraid of being poor, like it's the worst thing in the world, that you allowed this demonic female, just because they draped in garments. Yeah, it's like the earth angel that was poor. Let's see who the earth angel is. Who is the earth angel? Who is Archangel Gabriel in reverse? Because I'm already seeing a theme here. Official person. Yeah, it was somebody that this masculine wanted to pursue, but they saw them as not their person, because they see the privileged lady as the person that they wanted to pursue. So somebody here was like, they went towards the devil because the devil was draped in an expensive garment. Okay, somebody else could have been older here is what I'm getting. Who is this mature woman? Unless they had other people in their ear. Who is this mature woman? Somebody they allowed to sabotage a connection. A false person in this masculine's life. Yo, it could have been their mama. I'm not gonna lie. Their mama could have been telling them to go towards a new beginning with this devil energy, with this privileged lady devil energy. And it's like, because this person, like other people in this masculine's life, was looking down on this Archangel Gabriel energy, and I still didn't really get who it is. I just got the people that was up against this angel telling this masculine, it can't be. That can't be your person. They too broke. They too poor. You got this privileged lady over here, who's attached to the devil. This is giving me like Illuminati vibes, but not necessarily. It's just kind of like, this got to be your person, because this person have money. And we vowed to never be broke or poor again. So this mother figure or this older woman could have definitely sabotaged the connection between this masculine and the archangel. One more on who is Archangel Gabriel in reverse, because I feel like it's not telling us who Archangel Gabriel is. Yeah. Divine wisdom. The person they were supposed to marry and have a long-term connection with. Okay. Whew. Yup, somebody they're supposed to marry. Okay. That's crazy. I feel like asking, like, I already know why, but I feel like asking just to show y'all. Like, if I pick all of these up, what's gonna come out? Why didn't this masculine think that this Archangel Gabriel and reverse energy was their person? I feel like I could just pick all of these up now, honestly. Because I'm about to pull some messages and that's about to be the end of this reading. But somebody is about to be humbled the first of the year for the first 2 weeks of the year. Okay? Yeah. Somebody about to go into training, to be honest with you. Why didn't this masculine think that this Archangel Gabriel energy was the one for them? They didn't see their light. It's like God shielded this person's light. And this was, I'm telling you, this is the Archangel Gabriel energy is the one that they had a soul contract with. The one that's their true love. And they happen to be humble to see that. This person could not see. It's like God kind of hid this earth angel's light. Okay? They did not know. They was too immature to see the truth. Okay, y'all, they thought that they was not this person's person. And they mom convinced them as well. Or an older woman. Because the privileged lady could even be an older woman. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some message cards. Because this reading been long enough. But this is definitely rags to riches, riches to rags. Crazy as hell. Wasn't expecting that, but definitely happy to be getting a different type of message that's letting somebody know here, this is not a slight against you. Like, God is not trying to smite you, but it's time for you to gain wisdom, creativity, and inventiveness. Okay, what else? What other messages do we have for the sign of Taurus? Keep it on the low. Masking. What? Masking memories. Washed up in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was something. And that's no offense to those of you that was the earth angel, because it's like you were humble. You know, everybody, you know, not going to be rich their whole life. But again, if I am talking to the earth angel, if I'm reading for the earth angel, just know that the beginning of this year is going to start a new phase where your humbleness, where you thinking about people and healing and deeper shit, you know, than just money and what you got and, you know, what kind of bag on your arm, shoes on your feet, or car you whipping. It's like Spirit is going to be blessing you for that, because you already learned the lesson that somebody else got to go through now. You already humble enough. You already been humble for long enough to know that when you get a little money in your pocket, you're going to continue to do the same thing with it. You're going to continue to help humanity and help yourself. Okay? So whoever was washed up here, you no longer going to be. It's like this person going to have to watch you from a different light, but they also going to be in a different position as well. Some of y'all not looking back to whoever this is. I'm getting that you guys are getting ready to be an international star, and this person is going to be left to be addicted to your energy. You know, you're going to bring some type of inner peace to this person, because they going to see hope and they rise again, because they going to see where you came from and where you went. And that's going to get them hope that again, that they one day again will be out of this situation. This person may want to steal your ideas to try to evolve up out of this poverty that they about to go into. But Spirit is not going to allow it. In fact, this person could have did something like that. This person could have stolen something from you, and that could have been how they entered into this cycle of wealth. And you had to be broke and poor, and they could have helped you, knowing that they stole from you, but they didn't. They passed you up. This person gonna have to get over an addiction. That's what I mean with the devil and a privileged lady. That privileged lady could have got this person strung out on drugs. Like, you know, well, rich people do drugs. We ain't got shit else better to do. You know, I'm getting earth sign energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, neighbor. So this could even be a neighbor. All right. Is what I'm feeling. Like that privileged person could have been a neighbor. They brought this person into a cult, coven, or secret society. I knew I was getting Illuminati vibes. It's kind of like, oh, you coming into money, you hang out with us now. Oh, we snort coke now. Oh, we, you know, we have group sex now. Oh, we in a cult, coven, and secret society now. Oh, we gonna attack earth angels now. Like, and this person just was going along with it because they feel like, you know, this the life they've been waiting for. So they took they thought of it as taking the good with the bad. You know, this person's family could have even been toxic. I mean, clearly they was. The mama definitely was like low-key pimping her son. Like, oh yeah, this person about to bring fortune into our life. Yeah, drop that hero, drop that zero and get you a hero. Yeah. You triggered the fuck out of somebody. You about to be. For the earth angels, y'all about to trigger the hell out of this person. Because those of you that sat around, and it's like because of your financial status, this person sat around with their rich friends talking shit about you, making fun of you. I can't believe they thought they could sit with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like now they gonna be looking like they gonna be too musty to even want to walk up to you. They gonna be smelling homeless. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be looking dusty. They gonna be jingling coins in a cup, like, you know. And I'm not saying that to down talk anybody, but again, God got a plan for this person. This is not the end. This is not the end all be all of this person's story, but this is a brief, tough time that this person gonna have to go through to remind you that God will give it and God will take it away. Okay? And that if you don't humble yourself and remember where you came from, then you could be back in the same position you was, being the same person that you was looking down on. So hopefully this helped you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.